How's it going, everyone? It's Ethan here with eTrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Kuat Grip Ski and Snowboard Carrier on our 2022 GMC Sierra. Just a great way to get maybe your skis or snowboards that are in really good shape, or they're really nice, you don't want them bouncing against each other in the back, or you have a bunch of things in the bed already and you just need a little bit more storage. It's a great way to get these from point A to point B. The ones that we have here are capable of holding 2 boards or 4 pairs of skis. We also have an option that holds 4 boards or 6 pairs of skis. And in addition to this black color that you see here, there's also gray and pearl. So you might want to use a ski and snowboard carrier like this one if you have a nicer pair of skis and you just don't want them bouncing around in anything in the bed, or if you just have a bunch of stuff in the bed already. This is a good way to get a little bit more storage and get some bigger skis and snowboards where you need them to go. The biggest feature of this rack here is the ability to slide the whole tray out. These just lift up pretty easily. You can do that with gloves on if you needed to. There's a little release on the top of either tray. Pull that in and they slide out. Which makes it easy to get your skis and boards off. The sliding trays are probably the most important feature of this rack because, as you can see, the Sierra is a pretty tall vehicle. And because it hangs over, I'm able to actually just reach up and get this board off with no issues. And you can just slide these back in. The clamps themselves do have 3 different levels that they will hold. It's 1, 2, 3 all the way down. The nice feature is that even if it is at the very top, it still won't release. Additionally, when you close it, you can lock them to make it so that they won't be able to open. And additionally, there are 4 lock cores on each of the feet as well around our clamps, so you won't be able to take the rack off the crossbars either. The carriers, as we have them installed, don't take up a ton of space on our crossbars, and they will leave a little bit of room on the other side in the event that you might have a smaller roof basket or maybe even a kayak if you can fit that over there. These are rated to carry up to 165 pounds. But you want to check as well with the crossbars that you have, in addition to what your roof itself can support before you put a bunch of weight on there. The installation of this carrier was pretty straightforward. All you have to do is loosen these bolts in the back and then clamp the fronts down. So they were pretty easy to install. Additionally, the clamps will work with any style of crossbars that you might have, whether they be round, square, or arrow like the ones that we have here. There is also an adapter for a T-track option for these carriers as well, in the event that you wanted to fit them in your T-track slot. Overall, I really like the Kuat Grip Ski and Snowboard Carrier. It is a more premium option because it does have that sliding tray feature, which we found is actually really helpful with a larger truck like this one here. And it just has a really nice, sleek aesthetic to it that I think fits the car. If you want to go with something that might get you a little bit more room with the binding, we found that the Yakima Fat Cat Evo does have a rise, which gets you a little bit more room for taller bindings if that's something that you have, but you lose that sliding ability and the weight capacity is a lot less. But again, like I said, these are a really great option and a really solid fit overall for our 2022 GMC Sierra.